The gridiron season kicked off tonight, and that means just one thing: hardcore football.
Toledo Hardcore Football is brought to you by Groganstown Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Central Catholic High School. Now, here's Howard Chen with all of tonight's action.
And hello and welcome to another season of Hardcore Football. Beneath me on the running ticker are the different scores of the night as we take you through the highlights. And what better way to start off than with our Jim White Honda Game of the Week? And for that, here's my main man, Mike Thompson. Mikey T, take it away.
All right, thanks a bunch, Howie. Hey, welcome to the Glass Bowl. Welcome to Week 1 of high school football. And we had a good one for you out here at UT for the Jim White Honda Game of the Week. Southview, St. Francis, these two schools played each other last year, and it was a runaway for the Knights. Would tonight be the same? We're a little different. Let's go right to the highlights. Again, you got the Cougars taking on the Knights here at UT's Glass Bowl, and Southview fired up early on. And for St. Francis, Coach Blakowski, his first game under the helm. And how would his Knights do? Well, they got up 13-0 early, and then David Vandercook hits Jadarian Bowers for a 13-yard score, 13-7 Knights. We go to the third quarter. St. Francis up 20-14, and Denard Pickney's picked off by Shannon Wesley. And that would set up the Knights for a good opportunity to score once again, and they do on 3rd and 1. Andy Meinhardt hits Nathan White, 26-14. The PAT was missed by the Knights. The Cougars, they trailed, but they not refusing to lose in the fourth quarter. They're down, and Bowers, his second touchdown of the night, 81-yard scamper all the way to pay dirt. The 2-point conversion was good for for Southview, so they go up 29-26 in the fourth quarter. Later in the fourth, same score, fourth down for St. Francis, and the pass is knocked down by that guy named Denard. He does it once again. Southview adds another score, and they win by a final of 36-26, knocking off St. Francis, and kind of a little bit of a rematch, a revenge from last year.
Cougars took some punches and came back and stood strong, and I'm proud of them.
I can't allow one-play drives, and that's what we did today. We got to get better defensively. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, better defensively is exactly what Coach Blakowski was talking about. There were a couple times where St. Francis, they were sticking them, stopping them, and at one point in the game, there was a 1st and 39 for Southview. They ended up scoring on that drive to start the fourth quarter. So St. Francis going to have to tighten it up a little bit on defense, but for Southview, no better way to start the season than 1-0. Huh, Howie? What do you say? Good Jim White Honda, the Game of the Week, wouldn't you?
Absolutely, and next week there should be another good one. I mean, check out Lake, huh? This will be their first game on the reconstructed brand new field right by the high school that was devastated by the tornado. Just click on foxtoledo.com. Voting begins now, ends on Wednesday for the next Jim White Honda Game of the Week. Tiffin Columbian's always been a powerhouse, but that tradition from the past is still alive and well, as evidenced in their well-fought scrimmage against Central over a week ago. But on the flip side, they have a stiff Whitmer defensive line to contend with. Kenny Hayes going to Ohio State on one side, Chris Wormley considering Ohio State and Michigan on the other. But it's Alonzo Lucas with the first big play of the second half, takes the third quarter punt down the left sideline, and this guy's quick enough to get to the end zone 75 yards later, 21-6. Whitmer, first play of the fourth quarter. It's the same score for Mr. Jody Webb. He takes the short pass and turns it into a long gain, 38-yard score. Webb had 155 yards rushing, 2 scores total, 35-6. Whitmer wins it. All over at Central, Irish with some high expectations for their season. Central fans, same deal. Late second quarter. Derek Batt of BG, long throw, no INT, but there's an INT, baby. Patrick Wesolowski with the play, and a few plays later, Joey Snyder to Chris Hoover. He would take the ball just inside the 5-yard line, but a penalty calls us back. Central still wins 30-0. Caleb Goings with 3 TDs. And this is only the beginning of the very first Hardcore Friday. Lake played their first game since dealing with Mother Nature. Would they win this battle? Answers up next on Hardcore Football. Now, Lake football is used to dealing with a whirlwind of issues, but not really in the literal sense until this summer when a tornado wiped out their school. Locker rooms, gone. More importantly, some of their homes were gone too. But thanks to widespread generosity, the players got some new equipment, and tonight they moved into a new era. First game since that time, moment of silence for the people affected by the tornado before the game. Lake, very excited to get on the field, very grateful for everything these days. 9 minutes left in the second quarter. Swanton fumbles. They're grateful for that, too. Corey Hopper, he recovers. Third down on the 49, still scoreless. Nathan Pennington to Ryan Kohlhopper with a big gain and the first down. Same drive, second down. Pennington keeps it, gets another first down for the Flyers. Third and goal from the 15 now. Lake still driving. Pennington finding Josh Tantari, who had some nice scrimmages earlier. Lake wins. This is inspirational, man. 20-7, the final. Okay, Springfield starting a new era, too, with a new head coach, Rob Attorney. Tonight they played against Oak Harbor in front of the Angels. And the Angels were motivating the guys of Oak Harbor. And this is Steve Young, not the Hall of Famer, as you can see, because he gets picked off by Springfield's Jeremy Hill. Later, though, they would get it back. Oak Harbor does. And Jake Scott takes the pass in the flat, goes down the sidelines, eludes 2 would-be tacklers, and after that, he is Gizon. 51 yards to the house, and Oak Harbor, the OH, they win 21-12. Well, staying on the theme of new head coaches, roster, they have one too. Todd Drew's back, hoping to snap the Bulldogs' 21-game losing streak, but they're facing Genoa, so it's a tough test. Third quarter, Kyle Nutter, smooth like butter, takes it 30 yards down to the 15-yard line, and then Zach Lopez punching it in from a yard away. Genoa wins their game 57-6, 22-game losing streak for Rossford. Well, Fremont Ross's past includes Charles Woodson. Their present includes Greg Brown. He's taking his gifts to the University of Michigan just like Woodson did. Pretty cool to see history repeat itself. Little Giants expect to do well this year. That is Mr. Brown. They're playing against Start to start off the year. Get it? And there's Trent Stout looking very stout on a 1-yard plunge, 10-0 after the 2-point conversion. Still in the first quarter. Running game doing wonders. Taylor Troutwine. He's handling his would-be tacklers. Over 30 yards on the play, but the Giants wouldn't score on the drive. Even still, they dominated the Start offense, and so they shut them out. 17-0, the final score. Switching over to Perrysburg and Bowser. New Bowser head coach Craig Lubinski. First quarter, Perrysburg's Matt Slocum. He's a familiar face to Lucas Guy, who's a man, but we'll still call him Lucas Guy. Celebration is on. A little bit after that, Slocum to Mike Caskey, and Caskey will take it for a score himself. Yes, gets it done. Perrysburg wins by a score of 57-21. Now to a pretty good matchup. Rogers has the talent. Anthony Wayne has the running game. Rogers up 19-14 at the half. Generals trying to punt it away from Damon Powell. Powell is a playmaker, but there's a penalty, and they got to re-kick it. So this is the kick it again time. And this time Powell, he gets it. They're trying to kick it away from him, but he still gets it, and he makes them pay. Cutting back and forth and back and forth. Powell getting the job done. Rogers winning 25-14. Okay, moving on to Mommy and Wait doing their thing. Quarterback looking back. Throw to the right side of the field, and it is picked off by Derek McCrum going the other way for Mommy, just absolutely dominating this ball game. And then a little bit later on, check this out. Eric Long gets a fist to the face. No penalty was called. Oh well, though, Mommy gets the job done. They get the win, 31-7. And a special story is coming up next about the sense of family, a football family, hardcore football. We'll be right back. Woodward might not be one of the favorites to win the City League, but there are plenty of lessons that can be taught off the field. Joe Rognoski introduces a young man who's thriving with his newly found football family.
Cover! There you go.
He is simply known as Psycho.
The kids call him Psycho, but his name is really Chris Graves.
They call him Psycho?
Psycho, because he has a short temper. His logic ability sometimes was kind of illogical, I guess.
But for Woodward's Chris Graves, football, in a sense, is his salvation.
Hustle back, hustle over. Let's go, let's go.
Chris used to spend most of his free time out here on the streets, running with the wrong crowds and getting in trouble. But football has helped change his life.
He's had problems. He's been in jail from the standpoint of children's jail. He's not 18 yet, CSI type of things. And has had problems inside many schools.
It seems nobody wanted this problem child until now.
One more time, let's go.
Ron Rice is the head coach.
Let's go.
He helped me out with a lot as far as how to control my temper, how to count to 10, all that type of stuff. If I can be a better leadership and show leadership towards my team, then we can do better. Yeah, I'm working through it right now. Everybody ain't perfect, you feel me? I got to just go through my anger, deal with my teammates, deal with my coaches. Everything will go through successfully.
So now for Chris, crime is no longer an option. What do you think when people say, man, you're crazy on taking on this kid? He's never going to make it.
Well, I've always liked the underdog because I figure there's a lot of worth. I mean, I'm a Christian, and I always think, what would Christ do? You know, is he going to go get the kid that's already prepared, or is he going to reach down and pick up those that are not prepared? We've been working with him all along, and he seems like he's making some changes for the good.
I guess Coach Rice has really helped you out, huh?
Yeah, he helped me out. He helped me out completely, all the way. Right.
If it wasn't for him, where do you think you'd be right now?
Man, I'd probably be in jail or in the wrong crowd, hanging with the wrong people again, making bad mistakes. But now I'm on the field. Coach Rice lead me on to profession. Now I'm with my team, and everything's going good.
It's the ultimate success story without ever playing a game. At Woodward High School, Joe Rogowski, Hardcore Football.
Good stuff, Joe. We'll be right back on Hardcore Football. Ohio State isn't just looking at Southview's Alan Gant. They're also checking out his teammate, Denard Pinckney.
It feels great, you know, you feel like you're actually doing something, you know, with your high school career. But, I mean, until the offers start rolling in, you know, you really don't really have anything.
What Denard does have is several MAC schools looking at him hard, including Ball State, Toledo, and Bowling Green. Advice from the parents will be important, he says, as will the academic fit. Same with his teammate, center Ray Oakdee. He wants better grades to get more offers. After all, this guy was the most valuable lineman at a Notre Dame camp.
I worked very hard at that thing. I wanted to represent my team. I really didn't. I didn't think I was going to get it, but at the end I did, and it was very nice, very motivational.
For now, Oakdee's top two options are UT and BG, two schools who are also looking at his teammate Pinckney.
Alan Gans and Nara, and they bring in a lot of scouts, and that helps me out as well. They see them, they see me, so it's a mutual feeling.
That's it. That's that. See ya.